McDerby, so my experience with surgery. So if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I did put it on Twitter. I didn't really make a YouTube video about it, but I had surgery on my appendix maybe about 6-7 months ago. So it all started out just me. I think it was probably about 9 o'clock, and this was still when I was still in school. I wasn't in the school, but I was sleeping after a really hard day of school, after doing a lot of algebra and a bunch of bullshit. But, I went to bed straight away. Remember, I didn't even eat supper, and I, got up in the middle of the night, and my stomach hurt really bad, and I didn't know what it was, so I was like, I'm just hungry, couldn't eat anything, so, I went in the kitchen, ate something, and I noticed I tried to go back to sleep, and I couldn't fall asleep, so I was like, oh my god, my stomach hurts still real bad, and I knew this couldn't be something, stomach pains, because there's only one specific area in my lower left side. If you were looking at my stomach, lower left side. I didn't know what this was, and I told my grandmother about it, and she just said, well, get some clothes on, we're gonna go to the doctor. And I remember getting in the car and sitting there, and it was really painful trying to get into the car. And we arrived at the hospital, and they just did the normal shit, checked my blood pressure and all that shit. But they told me where I felt my stomach pain was where a thing called my appendix was, which is a thing, kind of like a little organ that hangs off your intestine. And they said that can get infected and filled with stuff, and then it can really blow up and virtually kill you from the inside, so I got pretty scared. They told me I could test this out to see if I had it, which, I definitely did. You guys probably noticed that surfing in the background. Yeah, I'm not good at surfing, that was me just playing. I'm better than my brother, though.
No, he's not.
I told you not to talk in the video! I'm just kidding. Just shut the fuck up. Alright. But once I got there, they got me into a room and they said I had to drink, this stuff that tasted really nasty. And, they wanted me to drink it straight, just the plain more I think it was tonic water. And I didn't like it, tasted like shit. So they mixed it in with a lot of apple juice, and they filled kind of like a bottle about the size of a Clorox white bottle thing. That's just, I think it was a 2 liter, I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's the right instrument, but I remember sitting there drinking, and finally it was over, and I finally chugged it all, and I felt so bad like I needed to pee, and they said I couldn't pee, so I was like, fuck, and I held it in, and they went and got a CAT scan, and they just told me, well, they sent what the pictures were in the CAT scan. If you guys don't know what a CAT scan is, just look up a video, I'm not gonna explain it. But they got a CAT scan and they sent it to somewhere in Minnesota, and they came in, told me I had appendicitis. They said I could do the surgery here, or I could get ambulanced to somewhere else to do it, like at Gunderson, instead of being at the ER in Black River. So I got my surgery. Well, before I had to go to the surgery, they had to put IVs in, and I was really scared of seeing an IV go into my arm, so I looked away, and it hurt really bad, and I was crying at this point, because I really didn't want to go into surgery. But after the doctor told me that about 100% make it out of this operation, I was like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck then. I remember they put an anesthetic in my IV to make me fall asleep, and I remember I was watching Dirty Jobs, and I was like, I'm not gonna fall asleep, and boom, woke up out of fucking nowhere. It's pretty crazy. And after all that, when I woke up, it was pretty crazy. Yo, Logan, shut the fuck up, I'm in the middle of a video. Well, I mean, it's Luke, but shh, Luke, be quiet. But after that, I just had to stay in a bed in one of my rooms and just watch TV all day. For 2 days, I couldn't get up. and I had to hold my pee in for 2 days. It sucked ass. But I'm here, I'm alive, and that's all that matters. And I just want to say thank you all for watching my little video. So thank you guys for listening to this really boring story about me getting my appendix out. And if you want to know what it's called, it was called appendicitis. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.